Hello and welcome everyone in the 5th episode of Star Stream. Today we're building Ahsoka sets, one from 2023, well no, 2024 actually, 2023 was the release of the Ahsoka series, so 2024 set and 2025 set. Hello everyone, welcome in the chat. Today will be pretty chill stream, just some building and talking. So who is with us today? Andreas, welcome in the stream. I just finished my mock. Great! What did you build? Is it something Star Wars related or just a Lego mock in general? LL Galaxy of Bricks, welcome to the stream. Out there, sup bro, how's your day going? Thank you very much man, my day is great. I was building quite a lot today, especially for the future projects, so that's awesome. I'm doing well, so how are you doing man? Spyzu, welcome to the stream, great to see you here. How are you doing? Bob, as well, welcome to the stream. Hope you have a fun day. Spyzu, let's go. How's your day? I'm doing pretty fun today. Today will be something much more chill. I was waiting to build those sets for quite a while now, especially this one. I bought it quite for a good price, like $40, so that's awesome. This was much more of a newer purchase, so that's fun. We will start from the more exciting one. I feel like Duel on Peridia. Let's be honest, everyone bought that set for the minifigures. Imperial Base on Calavera from the Mandalorian. Andreas, was this one from the episode 7 of the 2nd season with the Mayfeld? If so, that's great. I love that episode. I'm actually curious how you did it, so if you can DM me on Instagram, I would love to see it. Plastic bag, alright, so this we have set sticker sheet. Oh, this sticker sheet is just painful. Fortunately, I'm not planning on putting stickers for the set, as I will be parting out this set, so I'll just build it with you. We'll see how the build is looking without the stickers, because honestly with the stickers it doesn't look that well as well. Maybe besides the black ones, those are actually nice. Super Soldier Games, welcome to the stream, great to see you here. Out there, I'm doing great. Yesterday I had my 2nd martial arts tournament ever and I got 3rd in form and 4th in weapons. Then we went to the diner and my school. They are like family and it was so fun. Man, that sounds awesome. That's really cool. When I was younger I was taking some taekwondo classes, so I can relate in that area, but definitely not at the scale like you are doing with tournament. That's great man. So yeah, I also got the more going merry set and I'm starting to upload Lego content. I have a few videos, you'd like to watch them out there. Yeah, I may check it. That's weird. This is a weird little back of pieces. Oh, it's something you don't see really in sets, to few pieces separated like that. Maybe from a different cap factory, I don't know what's the deal here. Spyzo, you should try an alternate build with 2 of those battle pack. It's one of those Corson speeders. It's one of those battle pack. You try an alternate build with 2 of those battle packs. If it's one of the... Alright, if you're talking... I'm actually planning to do something for the newest battle pack that was released. I got it like yesterday, so I'll be trying to grind the content for the next video, but don't hold me on that. I will try my best, but I have so much stuff to do, so yeah, we'll see how this will go. Ahsoka the White, awesome minifigure. I have the Ahsoka. If you remember, I was building some scenes from Ahsoka series. It's my 2nd favorite Star Wars series, so that's fun to have more sets from it. I feel like Ahsoka the White, I actually would like to see maybe more white on her in the Lego minifigure form, but it isn't bad. Fortunately, the Asai Ventress minifigure this year had her lightsabers hilts that are curved. They would have been perfect for Ahsoka, but they did this. So for the first minifigure of the day, Ahsoka the White, great figure. I love the arm printing. I wish it was more white because it's kinda orangish, but I will take it. It's a fun minifigure to have. After I also finally got heavy to the level 100 on Battlefront 2. Let's go, fellow Battlefront 2 player. Great to see. I hope you have quite a lot of fun with him, because it's actually the class I probably played the most in the game. Probably, most definitely. Itadori, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Rexus24 as well, welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? What you're up to today? What have you been doing, guys? Maybe tell me what were you? I'm sorry. What were you doing today? What were you doing today? I'm losing my English today. What were you up to today? What you have been building? Or doing, or playing, or having fun? What was your interest today? I made a cool Sith minifigure by taking those red axe pieces and adding them on the red lightsaber pole. Now I have a battle axe saber. Let me analyze that for a bit. That sounds awesome, honestly. So is this Sith minifigure for a MOC you're planning to make, or a MOC you already made? What's the backstory there? Yeah, I also been building today. I was actually building like for 3 or 4 hours without much results, I feel like, because I was trying to came up with a fresher design for my AT-RT, but unfortunately I realized that it isn't that easy to make a new one completely from scratch, so I'll probably take my current AT-RT design and I will just upgrade it a bit, because I found this piece in one of the Bricklink stores. It's such a fantastic piece. I feel like it would work perfectly for a AT-RT, like on this angle, but I had just the most difficult time accurately putting it into my design, or try to come up with a new design that would have all the accurate angles and that would provide an interesting design for that vehicle. So yeah, for now I'll stick with my original design. Maybe I would try that again at some point, because for on the course of the next year, so like up until August of the 2026, I'm planning to have like at least 3 videos that need AT-RT, so I would like to have a new design, but well, my current will have to work for now. How old are you, man? I truly appreciate your dedications. Your mocks are amazing. Korzhen, thank you very much for kind words. I'm 23. I need to count that nowadays. It was easier. It was easier before. I feel like time flies so fast that I still need to catch up on the age I have now. So yeah, 23 years old now, which is quite crazy to see, to say honestly. I'm going to use this Sith minifigure in a stop motion, so yes, technically I'm making a fan-made Star Wars story about him, and I hope one day I can publish it if I write out fully. After that sounds awesome. The stop motions are one thing that I kinda would love to get into. I mean, when I was in the beginnings of this channel, I had a strong dedication for the stop motion stuff. I was planning my own story. I even put some custom characters, like one video with a custom character that I planned to do like 3 episodes for him actually. Just a story about an Imperial officer that is I don't want to spoil it too much because I'm not sure if I will ever get around to it. But it was a story about the Imperial officer that gets involved in the Rebellion War and then transcends into the First Order. I wrote the script, the beginning of the script, and I also made some storyboards in 2022, and that was it really for that idea. The stop motions are just time consuming, so man, if you have the time for it and you have dedication for it, go for it. The results can be just outstanding, but with nowadays YouTube, it's just hard to make stop motions and to still get a nice return from them with that effort. I always admire people that made stop motions. It is just a different craft and different art. Oh, I need to catch up on chat. Oh, I have never seen that piece. Wolfpack Productions. It was in a few sets actually, so I was lucky to get that. It's a really fun one. I made a cool Watt Tambor minifig by using dark blue slopes for the legs and dark blue apron, thick attendant torso, and the gold chest plate, shoulder plates. Bob likes bricks. Awesome. I wish we got Watt Tambor minifigure. There was a bit of a chance, but honestly it wasn't. With that MTT from the Clone Wars, I still hope one day we'll get Watt Tambor minifigure, because there are a few Imperial Separatist leaders that would be fun to get. I would love to get, honestly, a new tactical droid or super tactical droid with fire. Can you make please a mock for the new Galactic Marines? Itadori, unfortunately, I'm not going to pick up that set anytime soon. Probably, actually, never. So I will not make that set unless LEGO will release within the magazine Galactic Marines. Then there is a chance for it, but for now there is zero chance, as I'm not planning to pick up that Clone Turbo Tank. And I've missed a step. No, we good. Itadori, don't give him ideas. He can't have people buying the Juggernaut. There are $3 custom that look way better for cheap and have 360 printing. Out there, I just can't justify spending quite a bit for a custom minifigure, so I was never in the custom market. But there were some minifigures that I was like, oh man, I would love to buy that, but unfortunately just too pricey. Mainly with Commander Pyre from Star Wars Resistance, the Gold Stormtrooper. I've seen a custom of it in like 2019 or 2020 and it was a great one, and I was considering, but I decided to invest into the channel and into the videos, as well as for the Stranger the Chimere minifigure from the Acolyte series. Also a great minifigure, which was made by Firestar Toys, I believe, but it was just too expensive. I couldn't pull the trigger on it. Could you please share some backstory on how you gathered such a great LEGO studio? Korzeń, it was something I have been doing since late 2017. I mean, you can go back to my old videos. I love when we are putting larger components together. It's always so satisfying. To my older videos, it just was a time. Everything I earned from this channel, I put right into it. So that also helped a lot. Your guys' support allowed for me to just develop and to build even crazier studio than I have now. It was a lot of time, a lot of investing, a lot of trial and error. So probably if you would go to a normal job, you would afford it quite quicker, but I was always in school. Now I'm in university, so the YouTube was primarily my job so far. Yeah, mainly YouTube was my job. I don't count really any other side hustles I had. I won't be putting stickers guys for this, because as I said, I'm planning to take apart this set right after building it with you. Do you plan to build some large battle mock, like 50 minifigures and more? Rickbrick, welcome to the stream. Great to see you here, man. How are you doing? Great that we catch up each other on the stream finally. That big kind of a mock for 50 minifigures, I definitely not, you know, because I don't like to overcrowd the mock itself. So it had to be a really big creation if I would want to put 50 minifigures on it. But that's being said, my mock that I finished in late July is the biggest Battlefront mock I've made, and the biggest mock of this year definitely. And it has like 10 to 15 minifigures. So yeah, that's something maybe that will satisfy you a bit. Wolf, hello, welcome to the stream. Spyzu, everybody like the stream. Yeah, you heard the man. If you enjoyed the stream, you can leave a like. But I'm the most pleased with the conversations with you guys. Just spend a bit of time here, talk to you, and to make this community even feel more alive while I'm working on other videos and on the creations. If we keep asking, we will eventually get a half-ass version of what Tambor minifig. Probably so, but I just feel like it's a really specific market and it's quite a niche thing for a Lego to do. Which I would love to see it, but unless he appears in some prominent role in newest, what I'm saying, Lego now can do literally anything. They did Darth Ray, they did light side version Darth Vader, they did Darth Jar Jar, so nothing is off the table now. The barrier has been demolished completely. Do you have the Erlich Von Rek minifigure? It's probably my favorite First Order Trooper. Out there, I unfortunately don't have one. It pains me to say it. It just wasn't something that I was able to buy. And my biggest vehicle that I designed is his TIE Interceptor, which is on my shelves in the back of my videos, which you probably seen. The red TIE Interceptor for the First Order. So the only thing I'm lacking is that minifigure, but it's just so hard to get one. My parents got the Rivendell set and the UCS TIE Interceptor. Bob likes bricks, man. That's great to hear. You have a lot of building in front of you, so that's fun. You will have definitely a great time. The Rivendell is just a beautiful set. And a really special one in my opinion. Even though I never seen Hobbit in movies, but wait, is Rivendell in Hobbit or Lord of the Rings? I haven't seen any one of them. So you need to excuse me my lack of knowledge there. But I read when I was like 15 Hobbit books, so but I remember bits of it. Man, great job overall, can't wait for the upcoming videos, gotta go, have a nice building experience. Korzeń, thank you very much. Well, it was fun to have you for a bit, great that you joined the stream, and enjoy building whatever you're going to do there. Is it a set or is it a mock? Have a fun, man, have a fun, because that's the most important thing in this passion, to have fun, guys. After there's a good alternative builds for the Juggernaut. Yeah, there's quite a bit. People just went all in on making alternative builds for that set. Coordinary Bricks is just an excellent person for alternate builds recently. You can just make some stellar things. I was considering some alternative builds, and maybe one day I will attempt to do them. I even teased them on a New Era trailer, and it's something I will definitely do one day, but for now I just don't see a set that would translate well. Then I had an idea to make AT-AP from ATT and some other stuff from Arc 170. I hope to do V19 Torrent, but just never got around to it. There was just so much stuff going on. Great to catch you as well. Doing okay, have a quite challenging year. I sold my full Lego Star Wars collection, 500 plus fixed and over 70 plus sets. I was mainly First Order collector and Lego stopped. Doing First Order Lego, so I free some space and switch to Lothar theme. Rick Bricks, oh, that's unfortunate to hear. I hope everything will clear up for you, and very quickly you will have a really nice turnout on the year, and you will look on this year with much more positive vibes and much more appreciation, maybe in some lessons that this year allowed you to learn. And I hope, man, everything works out well for you there. And the kind of struggles you may have, that it will pass on and will only make you stronger. So I wish that for you, man. I remember that you were a first order collector, so that's unfortunate to hear that you are sold your collection. But is this, if this is something you felt like doing was right, then yeah, go for it, man. What here? To build that. Have I? Oh, this in this way. And what did you said that you switched to Lord of the Rings? I mean, Lego is doing quite a bit of sets for the Lord of the Rings, mainly huge, super expensive sets, but they are still doing something. For the First Order, we haven't had one actually in a long time, besides Kylo Ren sets this year, but again there was no minifigures there, which is unfortunate. I really hope that for this anniversary we'll get some playsets. Mainly, I feel like First Order Troop Transporter is a long overdue remake. Make it a bit longer, just $160. Make it a bit longer with the same scale like it was in 2015, but just a bit longer, so the design will be much more accurate. And it would be enough, honestly. Of course, there would be great to have a new X-Wing for Black and Orange X-Wing for Podameron, but I understand that Lego is did quite a bit of X-Wings in the past years, so that isn't something that was necessary to be made. Guys, one white element has left, and oh, all right, there it is. All right, crisis solved. It's from Lord of the Rings, Rivendell. Okay, Rivendell. Okay, okay. So I thought so, but I wasn't quite sure, and I didn't want to make that mistake. I'm going to trade some stuff into bricks and minifigs. Wolfpack Productions is one near you. If you're no, it has to be. So if you are going there, make sure to pick up something fun. When you will be there. So we are going on to Back 2, which probably has the most exciting minifigures in this set. Alright. Let me clear that area a bit. So probably the first one to go will be Ezra Bridger. Which, I mean, the actor who plays Ezra in the TV series is just perfect. I don't know how are you guys feeling about him, but the first shot with him in that 6th episode is just fantastic. It's just so Ezra. I mean, Jabba the Hutt. I mean, Lando Calrissian, you know. He's fantastic. He's fantastic, and I can't wait to see more of him in the 2nd season. And we had one picture posted with him without the beard, which I need to see it in person. I mean, when the show will release, because I like his beard quite a lot. So here's the minifigure. I love everything about it, but I would like to have pupils in the eyes. I feel like blue eyes just looks like a bit of a possessed minifigure or something like that. I get where Lego was going from, but I just feel like it would work better if you had the actual eyes here, but it's their new style, and probably we need to be just on board with it. Maybe not on board with it, but get used to it. Matthew Miles Martin, I'm sorry if I mispronounced some here. Welcome to the stream. Our channel member arrived. Great to see you, man. How are you doing today? Yeah, around 20 minutes, Wolfpack Production. Oh, so not far. Seems like Lego is ignoring episodes 7, 8 and 9 last year's, only focusing on the first 6 movies, which is not cool for collectors like us. Lot theme is now more chilling for me. One big set per year is more manageable to collect. Also space-wise and great builds and good-looking sets for display. Yeah, I agree. If you are not wanting to spend that much money, you will still spend a lot of money, but you are not spending that oftenly, and you have just a one powerful display piece set for your collection for a year, so that's also is an approach. You know, about the ignoring the sequel trilogy from Lego, it's just unfortunate, but I understand it. I mean, I understood it for a few years now. It's just a bit getting tired. It's getting a bit tired in that area. There was a lot of sets being released within the releases of the movies, but we still like we never had a Duel on Exegol, which seems like an obvious set. Phantom Emperor, Ben Solo, Rey, and 2 Sovereign Protector guards there. You have a $70 set basically. Also, TIE Whisper never happened. Resistance B-Wing never happened. There is some potential still there, especially from the last film. But from The Last Jedi, the rumored troop transporter, the actual First Order AT-ST, Tali's A-Wing. Yeah, from The Force Awakens, I feel like they covered pretty much everything they could have. And Grand Admiral Thrawn minifigure. Finally, Grand Admiral Thrawn, not Admiral Thrawn. Which is quite interesting because in the Phantom set from 2017, actually on the box is Admiral Thrawn, so that minifigure is accurate. But not accurate to the Rebel TV show, but accurate to the description from the box, so that's an interesting one. Something I learned quite recently. So yeah. Mateo, I'm doing good. That's awesome to see. Happy to hear that, man. Have you been building something today? Have you been working on something? Wolfpack Productions, were the sequel sets ever selling? You know, with the Force Awakens, there was a bit different problem that they did so much merch. Of course, they sold a lot of it, but they did so much. It was there were articles that it was one of the most merch-heavy films in the 2010s, so that's crazy. And I mean, I sometimes will encounter some The Force Awakens stuff still in the stores, but it was just ridiculous with the amount of stuff there was happening. I mean, if they were selling, it's hard to tell, honestly, because we have no data according to it. I mean, they were doing them. They were doing those sets. There were special releases for each movie, and there was another release within the year with the stuff that was much more heavy, spoiler heavy. So Lego will not do something voluntarily. If it wasn't selling, they wouldn't make it. Like the Resistance sets, the Bad Batch sets. Unfortunately, we just need to look at the truth. If it wasn't selling, probably Lego wasn't doing that. And it probably won't make that as much as that pains us. But that's just my take on it. I feel like Lego would take the opportunity to earn money. I have the old $100 Thrawn. I also have that one. Which is, it's ridiculous that this Thrawn got so much in value. I mean, it's a popular character. It was only released in that one set. I got that Phantom crazily cheap for like $30 or maybe even $25 on sale. So it's even more funny to look back at it. Like we mentioned, First Order Troop Transporter would be also great for the release with longer model and bit more parts fix. Yeah, I really was advocating for that set, but it never happened. Unfortunately, but it is what it is. Bob Like Bricks still holding value after releasing the new one. Riggs Bricks, you know that just they're quite different. That one is Grand Admiral, and the one in the Phantom was Admiral, and one has completely different blue tone. It's based on a Rebels TV show. One is based on a Ahsoka TV show. So probably there is a market. There was quite a bit of changes made in them. So they are differences big enough probably so people will hold the value still. I'm about to build the Lego Stormtrooper magazine. Oh, is this a new one? Is that the new magazine, or I'm misreading something here, Matthew? Reaper, welcome to the stream. How you're doing today? Great to see you again. I hope everything is great. And what are you up to today, man? Huh? I sometimes love this when Lego will put some random pieces, literally, in the sets, because that pieces is quite awesome. Gold one, and allow you to put clips, and it's round. It's an interesting piece. It comes in two. It's just two of them here. Fun piece. Definitely something to use in the MOC, potentially, or just a build in general. It's quite substantial, this platform. But still, $55. I mean, price tag comes from the minifigures, of course. It went down like $5. Yeah, Thrawn will retain his price. Especially with Thrawn coming again in the Ahsoka second season, and then the movie made by Dave Filoni that will conclude the Mandoverse and Ahsoka, which I'm quite excited for, to see like a giant battle. Maybe something similar to Rogue One in terms of the scale of the battlefield, that will conclude the final and be like a final battle of Thrawn, or whatever plan there is there. So I'm definitely excited to see that. Probably Ahsoka is my most anticipated thing about definitely about the next year. I'm not really sold on the Mandalorian Grogu film. I need to see more with it, but I just don't like the idea of turning bits of, or a part of TV series, television, into a movie. It worked quite a bit with the Clone Wars animated stuff in 2008. But for the film, after such a long absence, I'm curious how it will do in the box office, and I'm the most excited just for the return of Star Wars to cinemas. TV series are fun and all, but I feel like the most hype and the most interesting stuff, maybe not interesting stuff, but just the general population is much more invested in Star Wars when it's on a big screen. There's so much more going on. Saying I have to make more, I mean. Ah, alright. Is the magazines you find in a news agents? You can only find them in Europe. Alright, Matthew. Yeah, I know them because I was buying them. Actually, you know what, Matthew? I realized this a few days ago, that exactly this month, is like 10-year anniversary of those magazines, because I remember that the first one was in August of 2015 with the little X-Wing build. It was probably from the advent calendar. Guys, I've missed some. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. So yeah, it's crazy that it's been 10 years. And I remember that on the beginning it cost like $2.5. I don't know the conversion from Polish zlotys, so, but it's like basically almost tripled in price since then. And I honestly stopped buying them. They were just not, they weren't a good deal like they were in the past. Iskan, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Great to see you here. How's your day? How is your day? Bob likes bricks. I love these streams, man. I'm glad you enjoy them. It's fun to making them, and just fun to interact with you guys. What is happening here? Oh, I like that. Just a nicely achieved angle. It's quite sturdy. Fun. It's a really solid connection. This ball is really holding this nicely. Yeah, great stuff. I hope I'm not missing any steps. Great stream, Spaizu. Awesome to hear that. Did you know in 2027 they were going to replay A New Hope in the theaters because of the 50th anniversary? Yes, Bob, I saw that on the Star Wars Instagram page, or actually YouTube page first, in the community post that they announced that. It's kind of weird that they did it already. I feel like it's something you could do maybe in 2026. But hey, it's great to build some hype for that 50-year anniversary of Star Wars. That will be a big year, I hope. Especially with Sean Levy's movie, which I feel like, for me, is the first actual Star Wars movie that will release. The film that the story that was made with the idea of being a film from the beginning excites me quite a lot. Ryan Gosling can be just a fun element of Star Wars franchise, and I just love that. I'm excited for something new, especially that the story will be set 5 years after the rise of Skywalker. After so many times, we are finally going to expand on that timeline and see what's going on there. So that's awesome. I'm also interested if they are going to release the original version from 77, or it will be just a bit more polished version which you can watch on Disney Plus. I honestly would like to see the original. Maybe it wouldn't hold up the best. Maybe just make it HD or full HD, but don't make changes. Don't make some stuff that were done in special editions or in other things, just to see the original thing. It will be probably a big event, especially as you can't really find that movie anywhere in its original state. I missed some steps, but we are good, I feel like. Yeah, we are good. I wish America had magazines with Lego. Wolfpack Productions, yeah, it's unfortunate with the exclusivity. But I mean, you have now those crazy combo sets, those 2 free packs like Skywalker Adventures and the new one MTT with the Felucia Battle Pack. They aren't in Europe from what I know. I mean, I have never seen them in Poland at least. Maybe in England or in Germany they are, but I haven't seen them, so I can speak on that behalf. Rick Brick, will you show us some of yours on some stream your room and collection to make some separate video tour for actual year? Rick Brick's I'm sorry, Rick Brick. I'm not planning anything like that because my room is mostly just a bedroom, you know. I have here a computer station, a bed, a wardrobe, and the stuff you see on the live streams mainly. And my live streams videos, my backdrop is just my the white shelves behind the glass, which allows for a fun background for videos. It's also something I've worked quite a bit. I did all the electrical stuff by myself in it, which is, I'm quite proud by that. I have never done something like that by myself, so it was definitely an interesting experience to wire it and to make holes in it and put all the cables and lights, and it works so far, so I didn't do a too terrible job, so yeah. Day's been good. Iskan, great to hear that. And in US we have also Comic-Con sets. I wish they were not so limited only to one event. Yeah, Comic-Con's exclusive were also a thing, but I feel like nowadays there are no Comic-Con exclusive. Am I wrong? I mean, maybe for some other releases, but like for Star Wars, since Star Wars left theaters, we haven't had a Comic-Con exclusive probably since the Rise of Skywalker, since that Red Bus Stormtrooper. Am I correct there? I hope we get some good sets for the Mando movie next year. Bob likes bricks. I also hope so. Yeah, I also hope so, because there can be some fun Imperial Remnant stuff I mean, playset 8080 is probably going to happen, which I will probably skip as I have the 2020 version. But for those that didn't get that one, it will be a good opportunity. I don't know if there is a chance for the Razor Crest with like Zep, Mando, Grogu, and whatever character there can happen. And probably a bit more stuff that we don't know yet so far. So yeah, there's opportunity for quite a bit of sets, but I'm actually more interested in those Ahsoka second season sets. I hope we get some fun stuff, especially if you have watched the Star Wars Celebration and the panel. I don't know if I want to. I probably won't tell because someone maybe didn't watch that and don't want to be spoiled, so I won't be talking what they said about some encounters. But I will say that there is going to be a war in the second season, which is something you could have. Guys, we have 1x2 dark green plate, which probably shouldn't be here. Yeah. Fortunately, I will be taking that set apart, so I don't really care that much, but I have no idea where that piece should have been. Oh well. What can you say? What can you do about it? So returning to Ahsoka second season, it will be definitely much more action-packed time for Star Wars, with the war, New Republic and Imperial Remnant, which I'm very excited about, and also exploring Peridia, which is, I love that in Star Wars, that we have this mystical element of it and the war of it. It will be so fun and I'm so hyped for this. And the Night Trooper, first Night Trooper in my collection. I mean, I did few of my own in 2023, but it's fun to have one for myself finally. It's a good figure. I just wish they used the 2014 helmets, but I can work with that. Yeah. Those 2-for-1 set boxes are hard to combine. In general, they're usual Walmart Target exclusive and people will buy the entire shelf. Oh, that's something that probably happens quite a bit. I can imagine that people are just getting them to resell them or something like that. Unfortunate. And Morgan Elsbeth minifigure. A really fun one, honestly. With those based on the 8th episode. I'm also in my rewatch of Ahsoka after 4th episode, and I just love that show. Morgan Elsbeth with the Talzin blade. Fun minifigure. I'm not sure if I will ever use it in a MOC, but fun one regardless. And we have one spare blade. That's cool for the collection. Yeah, so let's continue with the set. I have to go now. Have a good day. Bob Likes Bricks, thank you for joining the stream. I hope you have a fun time here, and have a great day, the rest of your day, and have a nice time, and see you in the future. Alright, so this. Oh, and this pieces probably should have been here. I heard we are getting another Mando speeder set, but without the sand people. Ishan, I also heard that. When I first heard about the $10 Mandalorian and Grogu set, I hoped it will be from a movie, but the fact it will be from the second season of Mando just completely lost my interest in that set. Completely. But yeah, there is Cat Bane versus Cobb Vanth set rumored, and I'm excited for that one. Cobb Vanth was a figure that I thought will gonna we're gonna get a long time ago, so it's great to have one finally. Młynarz Bricks, siema, hello, great to see you here. How are you doing, man? Alright, we have this. It's a solid construction of bricks, but there is so many fun parts here that will be great for the MOCs. I just cannot not use them. But especially as I feel like the stickers with the miscolored dark bluish gray color is just taking so much from the build when it's finally put together, and yeah, I'll take it apart. But there's a lot of fun pieces here for the creations, for MOCs. And here, now it looks like some kind of a mask. The eyes here, or actually the eyes here, the nose here. Something like Bionicle wise or Indiana Jones wise. Alright. Whitened. 1x3 macaroni tile. That's a fun piece. That can come very handy in some creations in the future. I don't have them actually in that size, so that's great. The sound is almost like a Stormtrooper blaster. Yeah, you could make that into a Stormtrooper blaster sound quite easily with some post-production work. So, and yeah, in terms of the future videos and future releases, there's quite a bit of stuff happening now. I mean, I'll be grinding my way to release a video with the newest battle pack. I still need to make a mock for it, and it will be quite a challenge. So the big Battlefront creation which was made will be probably on hold in the video post-production segment, as I'll just need to focus completely on that battle pack creation and the video, because I feel like it can do quite well for the channel, and I will try my best to deliver on it as fast as I can. So this is what it is in the store in the nearest future. This month actually will be quite consistent in terms of the content. I mean, that's the plan, to have one video, not one video actually, 2 videos this month, and 3 live streams, counting this one. The black tile, I won't be putting those stickers because those tiles will be fun in some creations. 4x4 tiles are quite expensive on Bricklink, and in black one they can be a great use for builds, so I also won't be putting stickers here. Oh, you need to build 2 of them simultaneously. Alright, so we'll go back and do that. What I would give to go back to the last Stormtrooper helmet mode. Oh, you're doing a Felucia Battle Pack build? Cool. Isyan, yes, I also would like. On the beginning I was trying to adjust to that new Stormtrooper helmet. I love the torso. The torso and the legs are far more superior to the 2014 Stormtrooper Lego made, but the helmet just doesn't work for me. It's nice, it's dual molded, but just it looks great from a side angle. It looks quite bad from the front and from the back. Also from the side it looks really weird. It looks only good in some specific angles, and it doesn't have the possibility of the helmet whatsoever, which is unfortunate. And I probably prefer much more the older one. So I'm with you on this. And in terms of the Felucia Battle Pack build, Yes, I had this idea for this set for a mock, but I wasn't sure if I'm gonna actually do it. And now I'm sure I will do it because I have a fun video idea for this, and I just got this set. I bought it like yesterday, or maybe the day before. But I have it now, so I just need to build it, film content with it. I got it $5 cheaper than the retail price, so that's a win. But still $40, ooh, for that set is just madness. And 45, don't even get me started on that. But for the content, I'll do it. I like how they made the TIE pilot helmet better and Stormtroopers worse. You know what? There's the TIE fighter pilot helmet. I wish LEGO would make for the Imperial TIE pilots the tube piece that would be sticking out from the helmet, like they did for the first order TIE fighter pilots. They look so amazing with that tube just being completely out of the out of the helmet, protruding from the helmet. That's the word. And it's so accurate and so nice to see. And I wish they did it for the Clone pilot this year, and as well as for the Imperial pilots, because that felt like a premium minifigure, that first order TIE fighter pilot. Well, Stormtroopers, yeah, unfortunately they missed the mark on it. But I know some people like that helmet, and I would love to be in that group. For me, just if it is alright, I would prefer much more the 2014 one. Alright, and those gold pieces here. Fun! A bit more gold pieces to the collection, never too much of them. Especially as I was... there is still one video on hold. That is someday probably going to happen, is the Clone Wars seasons in LEGO. I was actually going to do it much in November of the previous year. But after Clone Army, my take on the Clone Army for mock building, even there was a lot of positive comments and positive reception, it flopped hard in terms of the performance and the work I put into it, and it kind of changed my plans for the next month. That I went into 3 Star Wars bases in 3 days, which turned into 3 Star Wars bases that took 2 months. So yeah, the Clone Wars seasons will be remade in LEGO one day, definitely. But for now, I just don't have it in plans in the release schedule. There is just so much content I wanna make, and there is a limited time to do it. So yeah, the First Order got so much love for their modes. It's so cool. Yeah, I just love that attention to detail. LEGO's really perfecting those figures in... Wait, did they? Yeah, I touched all 4 bars, so 1 bar is additional one, maybe. What I was saying. Oh, the perfecting the figures in that 2015 to 2019 even era of LEGO Star Wars sets. We still have some great minifigures, but I feel like nowadays there are sometimes they're just made weird decisions for those figures. Alright, and the set is built. I mean, of course we don't have the stickers, which, as I explained earlier, I'm going to take this set apart regardless. But it's a sizable build. You can feel there is a bit of stuff in it. But $55 is quite expensive. I got it much cheaper, so I'm good with that. And of course, the selling point of the set are the minifigures. Let's put them here on the stand. Morgan Elsbeth and our heroes here. I mean, the minifigures are just amazing. Ahsoka, Ezra, Thrawn. Morgan Elsbeth is also a great minifigure. And a Night Trooper. I wish it was Enoch. Especially that in the battle pack we are getting the same trooper. So I wish it was Enoch. But hopefully Enoch will come in a set in the second season Ahsoka sets. So yeah, that's that. I mean, those stickers, there's quite a bit of difference in colors with dark bluish gray stripes here. The black ones are great, but there's so much stickers for such price. But these ones are quite fun, and maybe one day they will be useful for something. So we have also one more set, which is of course Death Trooper and Night Trooper Battle Pack. So we are going to go straight into it. Of course. Hello, how are you doing today? Diego, welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. I'm doing well, very well actually. There was a lot of building today and now just chilling with some sets here. And how are you doing? So, Night Trooper and Death Trooper, Night Trooper Battle Pack. Absolutely great idea for a set. Execution, questionable. I feel like the most important thing that happened here, but happens quite usual with LEGO Star Wars Battle Packs. Death Troopers, I feel like one Death Trooper in this set and 3 Night Troopers would be the perfect ratio. If you want to build the Night Trooper army, you could have one more completely unique Night Trooper instead of basically the same Death Trooper, as we have seen only 2 Death Troopers and a lot of Night Troopers in the series. And actually we have paperbacks. That's nice, but it probably messed with my camera. No, it's not. Well, it's quite a bit of white, so I'm going to remove it as quickly as I can. But the overall fun set. That build is I won't comment that. That build is something else, but the minifigures are what we are after in here in battle packs, so I don't really mind that. In 2026 we are getting another battle pack, this time Super Commandos versus 332nd Company, which is strange to say the least after 6 years from the Clone Wars season 7, but it's better late than never, as they say. And we have all of them are zombies. Oh, those Death Troopers are just beautiful. I love the minifigures so much. They're just such a fun design for a trooper. So yeah, great one, definitely great one. But I thought in Ahsoka not all troopers were zombies. They gathered a few volunteers, like Morgan Elsbeth said in episode 8 of the show, and they basically died by the hands of Sabine, Ahsoka and Ezra, and then only the magic from the elder Night Sisters resurrected them, in my understanding. So the Night Troopers, not all of them were zombies, but LEGO made that to simplify things. I guess I understand that. That dark bluish grey helmet is great. It's a very unique thing. This gold is barely visible on it, but the helmet is cool. And we have one more trooper to go. Andrea, hi, what's your favorite TIE or any starfighter? Welcome to this. Yeah, you were in the stream if I recall correctly on the very beginning of it. But if not, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? My favorite TIE fighter is definitely Kylo's TIE Silencer from episode 8. I love that ship. This is a fun piece. Inverted slope, but with plate in it. This can be useful in some builds. But unfortunately, it's only one of them here in this set. Quite a bit of brackets, some panel pieces, some black snot pieces, and a lot of 2x2 light bluish gray plates. So, alright selection of parts. The Disney paycheck wore off after the movies, and Lego realized they would have to pay for clone troopers themselves. We are getting ridiculous amount of clone stuff. I don't like the imbalance in any capacity. And now just there is only clone stuff, especially in the summer wave. I like when there is a bit for everyone. So that's my preferential take on the distribution of sets through the year. But we are getting a lot of clone troopers, and I'm still waiting for my wolf pack boys. One day, Commander Wolf, I'm keeping my eye on you. Yep, you remember, right? Just finished my Calavera mock. All right, you were talking about Calavera. Yeah, I remember it then correctly. You have finished that mock just now, or was it? Yeah, just now, just finished. Great to hear it, man. So, you just finished one build, but I'm sure you have another in plans, or you are probably going to do at some point. Or you would like to do. Do you mind sharing with the chat and with us what you would like to build next, or what you would hope to build in some future? Guys, I probably made some. Most definitely, I made some misstep. Alright, here, and we are good to go. Talking and building. But it's much easier to build sets and stock with you than build a mock. That being said, the next stream will be mock base, so if you are interested in that, it will probably happen in like 2 weeks, as the next Saturday is hopefully a new video dropping. Earlier, of course, for the channel members. I'll try my best to do it as early as I can. I'll probably put a post, a teaser, and then there will be available video for the channel members. But I just want to get that video as soon as possible, so that's my goal. And there will be a lot of grinding to do it, really. A lot of grinding this coming week for me. But I hope it will be fun. I have no idea what I'm building now. Literally, this set is such a you could say it nicely. It's such a anomaly. Oh, anomaly. That's the word. What I was searching. I mean, it looks nothing like the Imperial dropship, gunship, actually, gunship. But it just gets the job done of carrying the minifigures. There is a lot of these 2x2 light blue gray plates. Quite literally and quite ridiculously. these newer stat shooters, they're not that new nowadays, but I like them quite a bit because they can be a fun bit of gribbling for your creations if you are attempting to use them in like such a way, or even add this element here and you have a nice bit of gribble for your creations. But I probably might by myself never use them for gribbling, which is actually funny if I'm mentioning now to you. Well, I'm making Mandalorians vs. Empire stop motion. I'm new to it and I have half of it already. And this kind of MOC will be the setting of the animation. Oh, that's awesome. So a bit larger world building. I love that when people are not only making sure that their story is put together, but also they have some nice set designs. And yeah, so great to hear, man. Great to hear that. So we'll be having the Mandalorian vs. Empire. Will it be based or will it attach to the events of the third season of Mandalorian with the Imperial ambush on Mandalore, or it will be just Mandalorian vs. Imperials on some not designated world? Alright. Another bit to this. I'll be making those funny wings. Oh, here. This and this. This is a new type of black. It's more bluish. Bluish. Yeah, it's actually bluish black. Much more in the blue tone. But it's something they introduced in 2023, so it isn't like a new thing anymore. But I don't have that many of them, so I just noticed that. It's mostly based on the Rebels Season 4, but mostly on my own ideas. Oh, that's great. Rebels, I loved Rebels so much, especially third season, but fourth one was also great. So when there was announced that there will be Ahsoka TV series that will follow up the events, I was really pleased to hear that. Oh, there's quite a bit of those 3x1 black inverted tiles, which are quite hard to get in light bluish gray and dark bluish gray. I'm not sure about the black, but nevertheless, it's a fun piece to have. Especially for some detailing under the ships or under the creations. So yeah. It's mostly based on... hello Stormy, welcome to the stream, how are you doing today? Good to see you. I'm glad you joined as we are probably coming to an end, as we are finishing the last build here. Oh, it's the... alright, is that one? It's a solid connection, actually. Not gonna lie, this is definitely a unique battle pack build. A very unique one. But the Stormtroopers can mostly easily fit here, so that's good. I mean, it's kinda... It looks a bit ridiculous, not gonna lie. But as a battle pack build, it works. It will go, of course, for parts, for me. But I guess some kids may have some fun with this. So yeah guys, Ahsoka sets. We have built them all today. A nice selection of minifigures, which of course was the main reason for this. One more look on the minifigures for the duel on Peridia. Great lineup here. Will be definitely useful for some Ahsoka Season 1 sets that will be released next year near the release of second season, which I hope will happen in like August or September. So there will be summer. I will have a lot of time to publish creations based on that series. I hope to be much more effective in publishing a content that is relevant. Not like happened with Andor this year, which I had big plans for the content of second season of Andor, but University and Aldani Heist took way too much time, and I anticipated. So that's how it happens this year. Are you gonna face reveal? Probably not. I mean, if there was a reason for it, I would go to a convention or meet my friends or appear in public. I would probably do some kind of reveal, but probably not as a special video. Just it would happen during one video or during a live stream, or just a photo on Instagram. That will be probably all. It's been rough as the Imperial Rebel build this year. Either 100 plus sets or rebuild the galaxy. Ishan, yeah, this is this proportion which I'm talking about. I love when there is a balance in every aspect of life, but but in terms of the content-based sets, that we have some bits of the sequel stuff, some bits of the original trilogy stuff, some bits of the prequel stuff, some bits of the most relevant Star Wars series, previous series, some most relevant Star Wars series that is incoming or content, and a few weird sets in between. And we are just got so many Clone Wars stuff, and I'm excited for the January 2026 rumored Rebel and Imperial set. The one Rebel for $100 and Imperial for $70. I hope that $70 Imperial set will be TIE Avenger or TIE Defender. That are my picks, and would love to see that. Looking forward for your new MOCs. You are getting better by year. Rick Brick, thank you so much for kind words. I really appreciate it. I try my best to put as much effort into my creations and videos as I can, as reasonable management of time, which I'm working on, allows. So that's why I'm not going to spend even more crazier time than 3 hours today to build a new AT-RT version, but just modify and upgrade my previous one. So yeah, that's the approach for now. I love all the MOCs you make. Stormy, thank you very much. Appreciate it a lot. Nolan, I love your Star Max. You inspire me so much. When's the next video? Nolan, thank you. I'm really flattered to hear such a positive feedback, man, that you like my creations. My next video is going to be hopefully this Saturday. I will try my best to do it, of course for the channel members first, so they have some additional stuff besides the behind the scenes that I'm probably going to post tomorrow, something for them, for the Battlefront 2 MOC, as I don't have anything yet built for the Battle Pack video. So yeah, that's the way. Stormy, I wouldn't. Hoping the Empire set is a scenario set rather than the vehicle, but I'll take an updated TIE anyway. Ishan, I'm just I'm worried that $70 for a play set or scenario set will be not enough for the LEGO standards. I feel like they will make a nice vehicle, but playset for this price, I'm not sure, but I would love to see it. The playset is always something I will go for it, even if I will take something like this for parts, because this is mostly... It could work nicely on display, but it needs figures to be displayed nicely. It doesn't work by itself. Like one of the playsets I still have on my display is Hoth Base from 2008. The 25 or even $20 set. It doesn't need minifigures and it looks still amazing. Maybe there is a chance for that $100 Rebel set to be Hoth Base or Hoth Base of some kind. I mean, we have the windshield piece that was introduced for the Hoth. Yeah, how did they call that? That racer speeder, snow but racer speeder basically this year. That new canopy piece is just perfect for a new the Snow Speeder, which is such a long overdue. The last one we had was 2019, the anniversary set, so it's high time for that. True, something like a Yavin 4 is never happening again at $70. Yeah, Snow Speeder. Yeah, Ishan, I feel like there is a chance for the Hoth base playset for the Rebels next year, but we'll see. I mean, $100 Rebels set is... it's a tough one to think about, because the X-Wing, no. The A-Wing, no. Y-Wing, no. B-Wing, I mean, if they would make it a bit larger, so much more minifigure accurate, maybe $100 B-Wing set, I wouldn't mind it. B-Wing is a set I wanted for quite a bit of time. The last one was in 2014, so yeah, there is a chance for that. The Flame Speeder, yes, Ishan, the Flame Speeder, this racer basically one. As Empire Strikes Back Hoth builder, that would be a dream, and the Hoth set is an instant buy, sadly. Empire is my favorite original trilogy film, and it's my third favorite Star Wars film in general, so I feel you on that. I love Hoth stuff, but more Bespin stuff, and the fact we never got like a Bespin smaller playset. No, actually we did one in 2016, was the Harbination Chamber with Han Solo, but other than that, no actual rooms, and I think it would be a really fun one to get. I think a $100 set would be a Versus set with a TIE Fighter and A-Wing. Andreas, yeah, there is a chance for the combo set, because it's a $100 range, but it was rumored to be a Rebels faction set, and another one was rumored to be Imperial set for $70. So for the Rebels, I feel like maybe it will be based solely upon the Rebels faction. I mean, probably the most obvious picks would be Fondor Holcraft from Andor, Luten, Kleia, not Cinta, but Vel and Mon Mothma. 4 excellent minifigures for that set. Make a big ship. Awesome. You don't need any more than that. Playset Hoth. Awesome. There is still one more TIE design we haven't gotten from Rogue One. Yes, the TIE... what was it called? TIE Reaper? Yeah, TIE Reaper, I believe. The one that transported Death Troopers to the beach, right? And it was seen on the very beginning scene with Andor. I can't recall that that moon, that station, that city that Andor met with the Informer. So there is definitely potential there. So guys, we'll be coming to the end of the stream. I'm happy that you were here. We had some really nice chats about Ahsoka, about predictions for the next sets, especially January 2026 says. We'll be continuing the live streams probably in like 2 weeks. A big live stream then will be coming with a new MOC and fulfillment on the promise made in the new Star Max, in the new era for Star Max. We'll be finally building a custom vehicle, which we'll be designing mostly live, but we'll probably prepare some sketch, so I wouldn't be just completely out of the blue here. So yeah, that's the plan for the next live stream. I will be updating you on the progress with the MOC video for Saturday. Channel members will get some exclusive behind the scenes photos. Because yeah, the past week nothing really happened with that, but I have now some footage, so I will be uploading there. Yeah, the Reaper is cool. It's also in the Jedi Survivor games. Ishan, yes, the Inquisitors use that. The one big Inquisitor lady. I don't remember it was the third. No, not the third sister. The sixth sister probably. I'm not good with Inquisitors. Yeah, so there's and. Yeah, that's also a great great pick. Those perch troopers are also fun. Have a nice evening, Quick Brick. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining and for chatting. For everyone who chatted here and were active members, I really appreciate you. Also to the replay gang, because I've seen that people are rewatching some of those streams. So hello, I hope that you have a fun time listening this shorter episode of Star Stream. Good stream again, looking forward to the next weekend's upload. Ishan, thank you very much. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and we'll be ending for today. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, day, wherever you are in the world. May the force be with you.